Are live on the stream. Mm-hmm. Yep, uh-huh. What? Why did it do that? I don't know why it did that, but anyway, yay. So we are now.
Glasses are not ideal.
So if you go to the stream, the actual stream, on, and you type in and stuff. Oh, look at you! Ha! There
Two
she
different
is.
hairstyles.
Yep.
Probably more accurate.
She's an alien. She's an alien.
Oh, I'm an avatar. Okay, now I gotta go back to you.
There you go.
I don't get it to go back to my camera now.
You just go to none under avatar.
Oh.
Just click on the none button. There you go.
Oh, God.
Yay!
All right, that was fun. That was exciting.
Yep. But yeah, so when Maverick figures that out, which you might want to unmute yourself.
Yeah, that would be more interesting to look at than that teeny tiny. We can't even read it. It's so small.
Yeah, the teeny tiny itty bitty round table thing. So, are you logged into Twitch?
To Twitch?
Yeah.
I mean, as a viewer, not yet.
No. Okay. So when you go in, you're going to see a very different Twitch.
Oh, are you gonna do a?
You'll see.
Did you set it up with stuff?
Yep.
You're live, right?
Yeah. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wait a minute. Are we live as... Hold on a second here. Did this...
Well, it's not showing up for me.
No, because I think we are streaming on the wrong thing. Hold on a second. I gotta fix this, I think. I think we're streaming on Wasteland Jacks and not on... Yeah.
Like...
Hold on a second.
You are. Because I am following you on that too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're streaming.
I see us. Oh.
Yeah.
Dog? I know. You're just here for the treats.
Well, how did I end up doing that?
I couldn't find my tiara I was going to wear for Halloween. Can't find it.
Because we are... Oh! I see. There.
Leave me alone now.
There we go. Sending data. There. Now we should be popping up in the proper place. We were streaming properly on YouTube, but not on Twitch. Now we should be streaming on Twitch properly. Yes, no? Maybe so.
Refreshing.
You do that fresh ring.
There we are. Yes, we are now.
Okay, all
so
fixed.
As I was saying, the thing that I had planned for tonight, I had planned to do like a whole slideshow with different pictures that I had taken. I didn't get that part done.
Oh, well.
Because I spent my afternoon de-escalating.
You were de-escalating.
I'm also not ready for my thing that I have Saturday, but I have a little more time to cram for that.
Let me see here.
We are recording Saturday, Sulio and I.
Awesome. As much stuff as we can get, that'd be great.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you should be able to do any kind of sharing you want to do without a problem. Advanced sharing options. There we go. All participants can share. All participants can do. Okay, and sound is shared. Okay, just in case you decide, oh, I got this, I want to show. But as you can see, when you type into the chat room, it shows up in the actual stream.
What is it?
You see? You see where you typed hello chat? Happy
I don't
Halloween?
see it in the stream. Huh. Does it like go away? Oh,
It's to the
oh, you're
right.
talking about the. You gotta realize I'm looking at this on my phone.
Oh, well. Well,
Okay, yeah.
so if you close out chat, you can still see chat.
Okay. But I can't respond to chat.
No, but you can see it,
Yeah.
which is a
Okay.
good thing for those of us who are speaking to the people in the chat room instead of
Yeah,
typing.
but I gotta figure out how to pull Zoom and Twitch and Discord and all everything up on my computer at the same time. I think I messed up my Twitch somehow because
Oh, you mean for yourself?
every time I open it, it just opens like I'm going to stream. It doesn't open like I want to watch. So I got to figure out how to get it to do both. On my computer anyway.
Oh,
It
do you
doesn't on my
stream
phone
through?
it's where I
Do
just
you?
watch.
So when you do streaming, you stream through Twitch.
I don't stream yet because I don't know what I'm doing.
So first thing I would do is I would download OBS Studio.
I have OBS. Yeah.
Okay, so then you would capture your stream blah, 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 thingy-majiggy through that and put that into your OBS Studio, or you can get a Restream account, which makes it to where you can stream on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time, and then you input that into your stream on OBS Studio, which I could teach you that stuff.
Okay.
You just got to catch me on, when we're not doing this or I'm
Right,
working,
right, right.
like a Saturday or a Wednesday.
Yeah, I think like once we get probably once I get through November, work will start to ease up a little bit
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got to get through November myself.
because it's
Ha.
heavy. Like October is like the busiest shot time. But we did just hire two people, and the one guy, he was a bartender. I'm like slinging drinks, slinging pills. What's the diff? But he's really, really smart. He is picking up stuff really fast. So I'm very thrilled for him. And the other one that we hired, she has previous experience. So it shouldn't take her too long to get on board. So I'm excited because these people are basically hitting the ground running and so nice to have help.
Maverick, are you awake? Hello. We're supposed to be starting. We're like 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Mav.
It's going to be better if there's more people.
I'm wondering if Maverick's stuck in like settings and shit.
He might be playing with his avatar. Probably trying to make the perfect avatar.
The only problem with that is like
Never gonna be perfect.
Maverick.
I
There
I
we
have
go.
been
No, I'm just waiting for you guys. That's all. Just,
I've
just
been
getting a
screaming
couple
at you for
extra
about
things.
3 minutes now.
we're ready when you are.
Yeah, you ready?
We're just keeping ourselves
didn't hear
busy.
you. I
Did
didn't
you
hear
make
you
your
the first
avatar?
time.
Did you make your avatar?
I told you I'm on my phone. I don't have that on my phone. I'm gonna do it when I get on my computer.
How do you not have that on your phone?
I don't know. I'm going
I
through.
think he
I'm
probably
streaming through our
has to.
app.
He probably has to close something to find the other screen,
Oh.
the phone.
Oh. Oh, he probably
Like I
has to
told
have,
you earlier.
you would have to log out completely and do it then.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm logged in.
Anyway, fuck it. We're moving on with our lives. Okay. Ready?
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I just need to work on it on my computer when I get
All right,
awesome
so
everything.
I still want to kind of loosely do the thing that I did. I just don't have the pictures of the skeletons to show you. So what I'll do is I'll describe the scene.
Okay. Well,
That work?
we'll just hand the shit over to you as soon as we get in.
Yay.
Here you go.
Ugh.
Show's on you. What are we doing? I'll make it funny. Don't worry.
Well, it's all about you guys being storytellers.
Okay, I can.
So I think you can do it.
I can
have
definitely
great faith
spin
in
some
you.
bullshit. I got you there.
I have
All right.
great faith in you.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, I just woke up, so.
Okay, cool.
Great.
So that means
So
you're
it
like
should be
wide
even
awake.
better.
Yeah, we'll just play with your fucking dizzy ass brain. All right, here we go. Ready? Ready? Okay. All right.
Recording in progress.
We are recording and we are in progress. So 3, 2.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of the Fallout Roundtable. I'm your host, Maverick Stone. Today, it's right before Halloween when we're recording this. It's awesome. Today I'm with Jaxus and Sassy Lady.
Hey, what's up?
Jax assassinated makes it sound like one person. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Big
it's
two-headed
me.
monster.
It's me.
It's the big
Shush it.
two-headed monsters. Yeah, that's us. Monsters.
Monsters. It's Halloween. Spooky season.
Oh, that's
Is-
right. It's Halloween. We should put on our costumes.
Spooky season is upon us.
Yeah? I'm going to put on my costume. Hold on.
I was going to wear my tier, but I can't find it. Oh, you want to do that?
It's my costume.
No. Now, once Halloween is done,
Hi.
I will embrace Christmas full-heartedly.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm already embracing Christmas.
It's already out. It's been out since July.
I am that person that's like, give me Halloween before you do everything.
I love the recognition on this thing. It's really awesome. See, I can wiggle my nose.
There we go. I forgot where I was going already.
I guess I'm wiggling my face.
Oh, avatars. There you go.
Ooh.
Now
hey,
you
but-
need a background.
Yeah, you need a background. Pick something. Just click on any visual background you have. I'm sure you got like a space scene or something. Maybe, I don't know.
Is that in the same place? That's not in the same place.
No, it is.
There we go.
You found it? Oh.
I'm at the fair. Just kidding. That was last week.
That is so like. I don't even think I have that one. Visual background.
It's virtual backgrounds. It's right before the avatar tab.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have that because I can do this.
Yes.
Or I can do this, which is stupid. Or I can do the one
I
I
could
do.
be in space.
Look, it's
I'm
me
in space.
It's my little area.
What's that?
Yeah.
Word? Oh, I thought that was a
How about this one?
Oh, cool. Are you in Japan? Here.
So I actually put that in.
This is so that you can fake like when you're working from home and you can make it look like I have a really nice house when I really don't.
So that
Like, look, I live in France.
dirty underpants. So yeah. So and then I have my glitch. Boop 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 doo. So that avatar, the cherry blossom one, is actually in chat right now, and then if you want to download that, and then there's also I put 2 of them in the drive, under a folder called visuals. There's the glitch one like this, and then I put the other one in there, the cherry blossom, if you wanted to mess with that. Anyway, so we are live. I know it looks a little weird, because we're weird and we like being weird. We're okay
Weird?
with it, so you know,
We are weird.
weird.
Well,
is
well,
fun.
anyway, anyway, if
you
you
gotta-
want to rate, review, and subscribe, how about you go to our YouTube channel, the Fallout Roundtable. If you want to follow us, you can go on X or Twitter for on that side, which will be pretty cool coming up as Celebration is in a couple weeks, and we'll be doing a lot more over there.
Fair.
Somehow, some way, it'll happen.
Might
at
actually make a
Fallout-
Blue Sky account. Oh my.
Oh my,
Oh me, oh my.
yeah.
Oh my.
At Fallout RTB, and if you want to send us an email, falloutrtb@gmail.com. Cool. What are we talking about now?
Pencils.
So go into
Pencils.
the huh?
I like pencils. Pencils. Are,
I don't know. I just screwed everything up. That's all.
yeah,
So
that's what we do.
Mav, go into the chat. To our chat.
Our chat. Hold on.
Yeah, the show chat. And you're gonna see a bunch of pictures that I'm uploading since I didn't get them ready today for reasons. And you two, your mission, should you choose to accept, is to make a story. As creepy as you want, or as fun as you want, or as sweet as you want, it really doesn't matter. To go along with some of these pictures.
Oh,
Mm.
interesting.
So basically what I'm doing, because, you know, the audience can't see,
Oh, they
which was
can.
why I wanted to download all this crap, but I didn't get to it.
So all I
There
gotta do is
are,
go over here.
we've always
Click on
loved the
here.
skeletons that are posed in crazy, funny, or indecent ways in the game. And so I took pictures, and you might know what's going on, but you might not, and you're just gonna like make your own adventure from it. Are you able to pull them in?
Oh
Oh, you
yeah.
are. And if anybody in chat wants, now that you can see them, people in chat, if you want to like jump in and make your own creepy stories, please do, because I love hearing stories, and I know I have my own head canon for some of these things. Let's see what your canon is. Let's see what you think is happening at these moments that these people ended their lives during the Great War. Those people who say, I'm going to be in some freaky pose because I want to be an
I should have had more
in-game
time with this.
narrative
Yeah. I
skeleton.
know, right? I know. I'm looking at some of these. I'm like,
I'm
man,
wanting you
if I had a
guys
little
to
bit
be
more
very
time.
spur of the moment. And some of these I didn't get edited, but that's okay. Well, I don't think
So we
I
got.
have more than enough.
So
But
I gotta make something up from this right here. So we got the guy. Oh.
yeah, and
Oh.
I had so many. I was like, there's no way we can do them
That one
all.
looks a little painful, guys.
But it's yes. But it's good to have choices. Okay. I'm having an issue with looking at myself like this. So,
Oh,
okay. We're going back to normal me.
normal you? Well,
Normal me.
semi-normal you.
Normal me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, in case we all missed it yesterday, it was Chipmunk's birthday, and Kenny from Chad.
It was
Fallout.
also Ben's birthday. Was it yesterday or
yeah?
the day before? Yeah, Ben, the power armor guy.
Very popular day to be born.
I know.
You know what that meant? That meant your parents were getting busy in January when it was cold.
I mean,
October is the #1 baby month, according to the OB nurses I've worked with.
oh look, there's a dog in the video. Oh my gosh. We always seem
My
to
dog
end
got
up with
fed,
dogs.
so she's gone.
Mine's jumping around. She wants to fight and play instead.
She
of-
was attacking me for treats.
Yeah. Ah, hello.
Okay. So how are we? Are you guys thinking?
Well, right now I'm being attacked by a dog.
Yep.
like, wait.
Stuliar can see them. That's good. Why is Jackson's goth Santa? Good job, Rando. That was pretty funny.
Santa? So wait, let's see here. All right. The thing about this is the timing of where to put which picture and when, and it might ruin the pit. So got a psycho
But
scene.
think of like, you could pick one. Like let's do categories, like funny stories, dark stories, true stories, absolutely ridiculous stories.
I just gotta get something in my head here.
And you will have to describe the picture that you are looking at, because people on the podcast are not going to be able to understand what you're looking at. So just a brief description of your picture.
Why wouldn't they be able to?
The people who are just listening, like on Spotify or something.
Oh, right. Good.
They won't know.
Very valid point there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although, weirdly, I don't know how they do it, but I was listening to a Harry Potter podcast on Spotify, and they had video.
Yes, there is a way we can.
Right, but if you're driving
you
in your
should
car, you're still not going to see
Make
anything.
that happen.
Yeah, you're
I
still
did.
not going to see it.
But I have a movie theater in my car because my DIC screen went from like this big to like this big. It's like the size of a laptop. It's crazy in my new car.
I have to
Why?
figure it out.
Like it's too much. But hey, it comes in handy.
The only problem with this is it's really hard. Like, each one of these is of the actual death. So you can't tie them together. Like,
Sure you can. Okay, so for instance, I'll go first. Go back to that picture. I'll do that one. Okay. So the scene is, I don't know if y'all are familiar with the area. I forget the exact name of the building. I think it's Garahan Summer Estate, but I'm probably wrong. But on top of the house, you find a scene up on the roof with a lawn chair and a little TV table set up next to it. You've got a man skeleton dressed in a very nice suit and a woman skeleton sitting in his lap in a pretty dress. And then next to it on the TV table, there's candles, a teddy bear, flowers, and the blocks spell out Hubba Hubba. Okay. So, to give you a little backstory, this is not Mr. Garahan or whoever was living at the home. This is someone who really liked the view. Maybe he used to work at the estate. He really liked the view that he would get from being on the roof. And he thought he was going to bring his woman to this place and propose to her. And they were going to have this like little romantic place where they could look over, this lovely view, be together. She was going to say yes, of course. And then the bombs dropped. And
So,
so now you
that's
see
your theory of how that went down.
this is how this came about. You see the man and the woman, they're holding each other tightly because of the view. They could see what was happening and they knew that this was probably the end, but they were together and that's all that mattered. Isn't that sweet?
So, the only thing I'm thinking
Hey.
is that the man and the woman were up there on the roof together. That it might have been their home or whatever, but they were up on top looking at the sunset, and the fact that they were up there with the teddy bear and the blocks and everything, that they found out that they were pregnant just before the bombs dropped.
Aww. Now you added like
Ooh.
super sad.
Yes, I did.
Ooh,
It
sadness.
was like even
I
more
love
sad than
sadness.
my story.
Ooh, continue.
With this one or a different story?
Oh, we're
No.
not seeing Jax.
you're
We're
not.
not seeing this on
On the Twitch?
on Twitch right now. We're seeing your glitch screen.
Okay, so that means I need to modify. Hold on.
So yes, we have to describe the scene just in case.
Why am I not? I gotta think here.
No, it's still the roof people.
Right. but
We
why-
see the roof people, but
why
I don't
isn't
know
it
why Twitch
showing on
can't see the roof people.
stream, I wonder. Because it's showing it on Zoom. Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You need to switch your camera.
No, I think I probably would have to create. Hold on a second. Display capture.
So I thought you were sharing your screen.
Okay, 2 automatic. Hold on. Desktop Windows 19 3.0 up. No, that's not it. I think I have to create a new thingy. That's automatic. Select. Oh, okay. So let's try,
So I thought it was showing, but maybe not.
and
Maybe I
then
was just seeing what I was.
ta-da! Let's try this one now. Boom, and then click.
Boom! There we go.
Haha! I did it. I can do stuff.
Yes. Now we have
Stuff. I like stuff.
Then I can turn it off, turn it on, bring the glitch back, turn that off.
it.
Turn
No, we
that
don't want
on.
the glitch.
Okay.
We want this.
Haha! Okay.
Cool. No, the glitch is bad. Stop with the glitch.
I'm just putting settings back the way I had them, so that when I shut this
Okay.
off, it goes back to normal.
All right, cool.
So there.
So this is what the scene I described. I described it as an engagement. Jaxus thinks that they just found out they're going to be parents, and then the bombs dropped.
Maverick, you got an opinion here or a story that you would like to share? Would you
Oh,
like to share with the
oh.
group?
Oh, let's play some show and tell here. I feel they were up on that roof. This has been a fair partner.
Oh, that's why they're on the
And,
roof.
That's
they
why
won't be
they're on
caught.
the roof.
They're hiding.
And then they're hiding. Maybe that's Garrity's wife.
So it just
with
so
another
happens
man.
that this is probably an
Gary's
area
wife with Butler.
where the kids
Yeah.
go, where the kids sometimes go and play, and they use this as a spot to hide out.
Well, they just knew that nobody was going to see them up on the roof.
They say
I mean,
hubba
who
hubba.
goes on the
It's a
roof
part of
unless
the
you're
roof.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
blocks say hubba hubba For those in chat.
Well,
that
that's
asked.
why I think it's like a plan you know?
Tete?
Hey.
Okay, so next one. All right, so what do we got here?
So these people, they're waiting on a bus and they're getting ready to go on vacation. They haven't had a vacation in years. They're so excited. They're going away together. It's like a second honeymoon for them. Bombs drop.
For all of our audio listeners, for people that can't see this,
Yes, thank
we
you.
are
I forgot.
we are staring at a bench with two skeletons on it. One dude is in a nice suit, not probably about the same as the last
Yeah,
photo.
very, very similar.
Yeah, about very similar, except they're on a bench this time.
In the
There's a
public.
female in public on a we're thinking a bus bench, waiting to get on a bus.
Okay. And is that what you think, that they were waiting on a bus?
Well, I don't have any other context clues.
The context, I mean, it's the type of bench that you would see like in a bus depot, maybe even a train
Well, yeah.
station. You know, what they're waiting on some sort of public transportation is what I think.
Okay, then. So
Because it doesn't really look like a park because you've got the guy sitting right behind them. You can tell that this is like a row of benches. There's a row of benches behind them. There's a dude sitting behind them looking the opposite direction. So it's kind of like, you know, when you're at an airport and all these people
All
are
right.
sitting in rows.
I got a story.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins. Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins have been married for a good 50 plus years, right? And their son, Aaron, was in the military. And he had fought in many, many different aspects of the war. He actually was a hero of
It was
Anchorage.
in Anchorage.
Yeah, he was a hero in Anchorage. And
Anchorage.
he had decided that he was done with war and he was tired and he was just... So he decided he was going to go home. And these are his parents that were waiting on him. He was supposed to arrive that day back
Man,
home.
you're making this all.
You always
sad.
have such a sad take on this.
Damn.
And just
I
before
wasn't
the bus
expecting
arrived,
that.
Mr.
Boom.
Tearjerker over here.
yeah.
I know who's cutting the onions over here.
Well,
Right?
somebody's got to be able to, not be afraid of doing this. Aaron, as in Warpath, sure, why not?
But it works. It works.
Yeah.
You know,
It
I
works. That's the
I
whole
can see
thing.
that.
Yeah,
They're so proud of their
yes.
son and they're
You're just
so
like,
excited and they're
they're
holding
just like,
hands and they're just like so
"Sweetheart,
super.
he's gonna be home
like-
so soon,
Exactly.
and we're gonna take good care of him.
We haven't seen him in years. It's going to
Oh.
be so good to hug our boy.
Now, sweetheart,
Yeah.
remember, he's gone through some things. We're gonna have to make sure
Seen
that,
some things.
yeah, don't push him. Just let him ease into things, okay? Yes,
Don't
dear,
ask him
it'll be
about the
just
war.
fine. Hey, what's
The
what's
war,
that
don't
over
ask
the
him about it.
ledge there? Ah!
Dead.
It's over.
It's blinding me. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, find something different.
Give us a random one.
Go up.
Okay.
I took these because I know that Sulior and Rando Wastelander in chat are both participating in Photober. And I took a bunch of pictures of the skeletons in this fraternity house for the party day. Photober was where each day had a theme and you posted a picture based on that theme. Like today was Halloween decorations. So I went to the high school in Watauga and took a picture of the Halloween decorations on the wall, and that was what I posted. But for party day, I took a bunch of pictures in this fraternity. So I already know this story. So, but this guy,
This guy had one.
he's kind of he's that dude at the party that like never talked much because maybe he was shy or maybe he just didn't care. He always just sat by himself in the corner, just drinking. He would just like watch everybody else, and he wasn't really creepy. He just wasn't
You want to describe the
Visible.
scene this time?
wallflower.
So in this one, we have a guy sitting in the corner of a building. There's a poster in the background that says Vault Tech University, and then it's scratched into it or written on it. It says Jerks. There's a man sitting in a like a lazy boy type chair. He's got a bottle of booze in one hand, and he's dropping a cigarette out of the other hand while he's leaning.
Oh, he's got the chalk.
Is that chalk? Okay,
He's
so
the one who wrote Jerks. I
yeah,
just
so
realized that.
he's leaning
Oh.
over the
Oh, that is
chair.
chalk. I thought that was a cigarette too.
Well, he's leaning over the chair, and the chalk has fallen to the ground, and he's passed out, or whatever. But there's also a Dixie
Passed
cup.
out / dead.
There's a Dixie cup sitting where his ass is, and then there's a
don't
window
think
right
that's
behind him
right.
with a beer bottle, and then to the right of him,
There's a lot of party debris in the
yeah,
area.
there's a telephone
Little
over to the
keg.
left.
Couple red Solo cups.
There's a piece of paper to the right of the telephone, which is on the left-hand side of the deceased individual.
That's where the boys had to take messages on all the girlfriends called.
And then
they were too busy to come to the phone.
underneath the paper, there seems to be what appears to be like an urn or a.
No, it's a
planter
pony
pot.
keg.
Is that a pony keg? I don't
think
see the
it's a pony
tap
keg.
on it.
Yeah.
Well, because you can't see it because it's underneath the table.
Okay, well, we can call it a pony keg. I mean,
Well, we could just call it a pony keg, just
All right.
for the.
but
So the real
sake of parties.
backstory for the reason this poster exists
Mhm.
is because this fraternity, due to all of its party violations, etc., they were getting their chapter pulled. So they were going to have one
Oh.
last party, and they were going to tear the crap out of this place because they did not care. And they invited literally everyone. You see party posters all over the wasteland to come to this party because this is their going out.
Is this where we find our Nuka shine, or
Yes.
whatever?
Yeah, it's part of the Nuka Shine quest.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been here.
All right. So
Yeah.
do we have an alternate, made-up story?
I don't. Well, unless you just want to say something really sad, like, the dude and his girlfriend were at this party and we're having such a great time, and then he catches her making out with some other dude. I don't know.
This is
No,
Harold.
continue.
Th-
Continue. You're on a roll. Come on.
This is
Come on,
Harold here.
Harold's not having a good time.
Well, so Harold, he's in his 40s, and this looks like now this looks like Vault-Tec University, but the reality is this is his guy's apartment, and the Vault-Tec.
God.
He what he did is he took that poster home when he had gotten kicked out of the college and the fraternity, so he kept that, and hasn't seen his friends in so long that he misses his friends. So he tries calling them on the phone. He had a list, and he was going through each one. He was trying to get somebody to kick it with him, and he was just lonely. He wanted to hang out with somebody. So he got a bunch of beer, and he was going to like reminisce the old
Yeah.
days, and they were going to have a party at his house. And this was him while he was waiting for his friends to show up. And in the midst of waiting for his friends to show up, he started drinking. Started kicking back, and he was like kind of getting a little sauced up himself. And he got dizzy, so he sat down in the chair, and when he sat down in the chair, the bombs dropped.
Yeah. I can buy that.
I can buy that too.
The
Harold's a
dude
lovely
went,
boy.
made all this party planning, and then nobody showed.
I had to make up my own shit because
No wonder he wrote jerks on the poster.
yeah, nobody showed up. Fucking jerks.
Nobody came. They're jerks.
All right.
Jerks.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me zoom out here.
Okay. So what we are looking at is a desk with a computer on it. There's a skeleton flung across the desk with a 10mm pistol in his hand.
Do we want to go really dark with this or not that?
Go dark. Go dark.
Hold
Do
on.
it.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. I think I got some.
I died of embarrassment.
And this is me not drinking any energy right now. Okay, so this is sober me.
Uh-oh. Sober Mav.
Yes. So this guy, we'll name him Gerald.
Harold and
It-
I didn't
Gerald.
know we were naming them,
Yeah.
but we can name them.
Yeah, he's the brother of Harold.
Harold is... yeah,
Gerald,
they
the
both,
brother of Harold.
they both
They're-
seem
they're-
to be
they're both-
solitary existence.
Yes, they're very lonely. They're very lonely. One day on this day, Gerald was going through his emails. Notice he got fired from his job.
By
He
email?
got
That's
Gerald
horrible.
got Gerald got fired by email because that's how it is in the Fallout world. They don't care about face-to-face conversations anymore.
True. That's true.
We've learned all this. So he was going to he had a 10 millimeter pistol in his desk for some reason.
As you do.
Whether yeah, as you do, whether he was going to use it for self harm, which please don't in real life. That's really bad.
It's just a game, guys.
This is just a game. Or he's gonna go take it to his bosses, and then the bombs dropped, and he wasn't able to do anything with it.
That's what I think. I think he was getting ready to go all postal on his boss. Shit hit the fan.
Be like, you fire me? You
How
fire
dare
me?
you?
How dare you? Beg for mercy.
It's possible that he was told that he was being replaced by a computer and that he had to teach the computer his job.
That's messed up.
Because that's how that goes, right?
That's Fallout for you.
So
Rando has some good ideas. He says he did, trying to see which way the USB port was facing. He was getting really too close. He was really getting really close to shooting the computer. Man, I've been there.
We've all been there with that one. We've all been.
I have
there.
threatened to throw my computer so many times.
this guy,
I-
he had
Not you, of course.
so
the
he,
other one.
he had to have his report done by a certain time, and he was just so pissed off, and he almost had it completely finished. And just before he got it finished, the power went out,
Oh.
Oh, and he didn't save.
and
No.
he was gonna shoot the computer, but he didn't want to lose his shit, and he was like, you know what? I still got to do this, and he was exasperated, and he just lunged over the desk like fuck, and just let his arm hang, and he was just like letting it all hang out, and then the bombs dropped, and he just died in that spot. But it was just because he was like, fuck, man, and he was gonna shoot the computer, but he changed his mind, and at the last second, he's like, I don't want to do that. That's kind of dumb.
So if I can remember, do you want me to tell you guys where I found these?
No.
Yeah, where I kind of want to know where this one was from.
This one is in, if I remember correctly, it is in the bunker for the senator, and you have to go in there to get to the enclave. It's on the enclave quest line.
Oh. Okay.
So he's some sort of guard, I think.
That explains why there's a 10 millimeter pistol in his hand. at
This
a
one,
desk.
this one is at that area called. Oh my god, why is my brain not working?
I've got the story for this one.
All right, go for
Here's
it.
Jerry. Go for
this one I
Jerry.
thought was actually sad.
So, this is Jake.
Jake,
Jake's
got
the
it,
dog
got
name.
it.
Jake's the dog's name.
Oh, Jake's the dog.
Yeah, because this is about Jake. So
Oh.
Jake and his master were inseparable. They went everywhere together.
Hmm.
Jake
Oh
got taken
no, I
to
think
the
I know where this is
park.
going.
They were always hanging
Yeah.
out. They had good times together. They used to chase, they would throw the ball, and like him and his master, and then like they lived alone, so they only had each other really. So they helped feed each other. Sometimes Jake would help his master with hunting and things like that, so they could stay alive, because it was still kind of rough, for them anyway, and. So this is after the bombs have dropped. Jake, this is, Jake, he'd just been, wandering around with his master, and his master was not doing so good, and he wasn't feeling very well, right? And then one day, some raiders actually captured Jake's master and locked him in the cage. And Jake had actually killed the raiders that were trying to get to his master and like put him into servitude or whatever. But in the midst of the fight between Jake and the raiders, Jake had like dove at one of the raiders' hands, and the gun went off and shot his master inside the cage.
No.
And so then, as he's bleeding out, Jake laid down next to his master, and Jake, he'll get up, he'll get something to eat, and then he comes back and he lays next to his master, and he's been doing that for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
So there's my story with that.
I think, yeah.
No, I don't think I can beat that.
No, I had very similar idea of. I wasn't sure how the guy ended up in the jail cell. So your idea of being captured by raiders to be a slave or something is perfect.
That makes plausible sense.
And then whether he died of natural causes or whether they killed him.
It reminded me of a story of
Jake
a dog in Japan.
With him until he died.
It reminded me of a story of a dog in Japan.
I was saying the same thing.
Yeah. And
they
that dog recently
died.
That
dog now.
Yeah, that dog
there's a statue. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's where I got the inspiration for the story. It's like, I remember that dog used to lay there and wait for his master to come back.
Master to come home.
Nobody knew who his master was. Never, just knew the guy wasn't coming back.
Right.
I think this guy was actually dead of natural causes, though.
Well, yeah, he had like a heart attack at work.
Yeah.
So he never came home.
Yeah, so he never came home. That's how the story went.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which that's also really sad if you think about it. Really.
Oh, that story breaks my heart.
Oh,
my dog would
for
probably
anybody
just
that
eat me.
has no idea what the hell I'm talking about, there's a guy laying inside of a cage, right next to a dog that's kind of nuzzled up to it. I forgot to mention what it looked like in here, and he's inside of like what looks like a animal cage.
A jail cell.
A jail cell.
Jail cell.
Jails are generally not outside.
One of the typical jail cells that you see around the wasteland.
Yeah. But his little puppy was laying next to him and stuff. So.
But you know that the man died first because he is a skeleton and the dog has not yet decayed. So.
Oh boy, Party Town, USA here.
Wow, that brings a whole new meaning to shit-faced.
I know, right? I was doing the same thing.
You're looking at a row of porta potties, as you do, and one of them, the door is hanging open, and a dude is laying face first in the porta potty. And there's another skeleton who appears to be female, lying on her face on the ground outside the porta potty.
I don't really know what happened to the guy, but the lady, she definitely died of laughter.
Yeah. Yeah, that one friend who just laughs
I think the guy tripped, fell, and broke his neck in a very unfortunate position.
That seems the most plausible, yes.
It was purely an accident. I do like when you said he was shit-faced.
Guys, this is Jerry here. Jerry's not having a good time. Jerry's had too many brewskis. Was starting to puke. Couldn't hold it in no more. Found the nearest porta potty, tripped and fell. Got puke all over himself while trying to get into the porta potty. And his friend over here is just dying laughing.
Right.
And then the bombs drop. And then we all know what happened. Such an unfortunate position for Jerry to be in.
Okay.
And this one you guys might know from Tyler County Fairgrounds.
We will be right back because we're going to take a quick pause for the cause here. Let me go ahead and we're going to get back to normal here so I know I'm hitting the right button. All right, we're going to pause. We'll be right back after this message.
Recording stopped.
All right.
Looking to see if there's any that you absolutely should talk about.
Hold on, let me look because I've just been going with the flow.
I do have the Cheers skeletons in here. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, you got the chairs? You got those ones? Those ones are good.
Yeah, I pulled some from Fallout 4, and I think there might be
I
one or
love
two
some
from
of those
3.
skeletons. I love those some of those in 4 because I play a lot more 4. I play a lot more 4 than 76.
Yeah.
I noticed a couple.
I knew I was doing this, and I don't have very many pictures from 4 or 3, and I've been in 76 trying to get my mini season done and find all the spoopy scorch, so I just took pictures along the way. Got the Titanic reference. Cheers reference.
What Titanic reference? The one where the arms are out, or the
one
where
skeleton on the door with the other skeleton?
Oh,
in the
okay,
water?
that one. Okay.
And
that-
then you
Recording in
have the
progress.
psycho reference.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little commercial break, but we are going to get back into our crazy little adventure here. Sassy Lady brought us some pictures, and we are looking at them, and they are showing us cool stuff from the Fallout video games, and we're making up stories based on what we see. Because
Very sad ones.
well,
Do that one. I want to see what you guys have to say about this.
this one
Hold
here.
on.
You guys have
Oh,
never
I
seen
was
this
just looking at that one. Okay.
unless you are in the test server, the play test server that is current. You've never seen this before. This is hard to describe. Um, there's a lot of like computer equipment and like a TV monitor sitting in front of that is a couple more computer terminals and a seat. So it looks like somebody is sitting in, I don't know, some kind of like electric chair or something. It's kind of like some kind of experiment. And you have a skeleton in a lab coat sitting in the middle of all this computerized.
Guys, this is my boy Bob. Dr. Bob here.
Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob here. He wanted to get, somehow he had some insider information about the bombs dropping. Wanted to get a last. No one was stepping up for his experiments, so he decided, why not do it myself right before everything went to hell in a handbasket. So that's what he did, and he died right in his seat.
This is Dr. Phineas Crane. He was a scientist working on the evolution of the new Armatron bots, and he was going to try to create an entire society of them based on Mr. House's original plans. And what happened is this is after the bombs have actually placed. The Armatrons that he had created were going out and bringing him all these different little treasures that he was finding everywhere, like the little nuka bomb in the head. And they were all bringing them back to him, and they were worshiping him like a god. And this was his throne. And so everybody kept coming to him, and then one day, one of the Armatrons realized that this prick was just getting them to do everything for him, so they killed him. And he died in the chair. And now the Armatrons are running crazy all over the White Springs, and nobody knows how to stop them because this asshole just set them going forward and did not put a stop program on them.
See, I thought that I don't know if there is a backstory because I was just like running through this, checking the area out right
This
quick,
is
and I
in
was like,
Ohio,
this is
right?
wild. Let me take a picture. There is a Brahmin skull off to the side.
Is that what that
And
is?
so my theory was that
Yeah.
Dr. Bob here was running experiments on how to transfer like personality, memories, whatever, your being from physical
Oh, you mean brain
to
transfer
computer.
from?
yeah.
To the robot on the other side?
Yes. And I think it must have worked on the Brahmin, so he thought he would try it on himself. And it doesn't look like either he ran out of time or things
just
did not
didn't
go
work.
well.
Or he might be stupid.
Yeah. Or it's just stupid.
He might have just been a little too eager,
No, too ambitious
that.
for himself, yeah.
a little ambitious, yeah.
Oh, here we go. This one looks interesting.
Ooh.
So you're looking at a skeleton pushing a wheelbarrow with another skeleton in the wheelbarrow
Is
with a
this ski
trowel in
resort?
his hand. Garden trowel.
Garden trowel? I don't see a garden trowel.
Yeah, there's one in his hand in the
This is like an East
wheelbarrow
Coast
trowel.
Oh, the
thing.
wheelbarrow guy hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, wheelbarrow guy.
I'm like, do you
has
just
trowel.
not you call it a shovel? You don't call
garden
it a trowel.
trowel.
It's small.
Yeah.
It's small. It's a garden
Yeah.
spade. Okay, how's that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I call it a trowel, spade, shovel, tiny shovel.
Anyway. Story?
Story.
Anybody? No?
I think that you've got Bob and Tom here. Bob and Tom. If y'all live in
This is
central
before.
Indiana, you know that name. So Bob and Tom are hired to work at the grounds of, by the way, this is the Brown House in the Shenandoah area of 76. This was part of the
Skyline Valley.
Halloween mayhem time. So Bob and Tom here were working, and Bob has always been jealous of how happy that Tom is in his home life. Bob has always been jealous of Tom. He's always been competitive with Tom. And one day he just snapped, and Tom no longer exists. So Bob was trying to get rid of the body before he got in trouble when all hell broke loose and the bombs took care of preserving his murder scene forever.
What
Okay.
about the skeleton in the background?
Okay. So
Oh,
here.
they were on break.
All right. So these are Harold's friends that never showed up.
Yes, yes, continuation.
Oh god.
Continuation.
This is why they
Let's
never
go.
showed up.
These are all
This is why
Harold's
we
friends.
can't go to
So
the party.
they got so smashed that they went to the wrong place, and they are partying their ass off at this cabin. They just happened to
because
find
they
out.
found another party and they were like, dude,
Fuck it, you know.
stay
So
here.
yeah, so the guys in the back, you know, they found this
They're
old like
passed out already.
they found this old wheelbarrow, right? And so they've been running around driving this wheelbarrow around, taking turns, you know, giving each other rides.
They're giving each other wheelbarrow rides.
And the guy finds this garden trowel, and he decides to act like he's a soldier, and he's like waving it around like a sword, and he's going, go get them, and his buddy's going, okay, let's go, and he's driving around really fast, and he's pretending like that's his sword, and you know the other guys are just laughing their asses off because it's so funny of a scene. And as soon as they just start to make their way around this corner, it's like a flash bulb. Boom! The nukes hit. These guys die just like in this position. The reason why the other one's like leaning inside of the barrel is because he actually got scooped up by his buddy hitting him from behind while he was messing around with the sword thing. So he just kind of plowed into him, and he fell into the wheelbarrow, and he's like, ah! And just before the lights went out permanently, you know. So that's what happened here. There, see, it wasn't so dark. It was more funny, right?
That
It was
one
definitely
pretty
more
funny.
funny your way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
You,
Moving on? We're running
No,
out
I
of
don't
time,
got
so
one
I'm
this
trying to
time.
push into the next scene here.
I was gonna say,
Okay, all right, here we go.
We can make them shorter.
Yep.
Ooh, a chess scene.
Okay,
So I think basically, so you're looking at a picnic table with a chessboard set up, and you have one skeleton on one side who's looking at the chessboard, the other one on the other side with his arms up in the air, like, I won, I won, I won. And I think the other guy obviously lost. He's about ready to flip that table when he ran out of time.
You're talking about sore loser over here.
So-
we're talking
Yes.
about Jim over here being a sore loser.
Yes. He was going to flip that board.
well, so Jim, it's
Because
actually
his-
Jim had
His
been.
buddy is a sore winner.
Well, see, so Joe always lost. Always, never, always. He was always the loser, man. Always short
Yeah.
end of the stick. This guy
Losing,
never
yes.
won, like, you know, a raffle. He was that guy that always missed out on shit. And
Yep.
you know, he was. But his buddy here, what was his name? Jim.
Jim.
Yeah, Jim. So Jim always talked shit to Joe. You know, he's always fucking with him, going, you're such a loser, bro. And he's like, why? You just wait. One day I'm gonna win something. You see. You'll be there when it happens. You know, before I die, I'm gonna win something. And then they're sitting there playing chess, and Jim's just talking mad shit through the whole game, right? And then at the very end there, Joe, he's like, he sees something on the board he didn't even realize was there, and then boom, he wins the game, and he went, I finally. And then
Well, he did win before he died.
yeah,
He won.
He was
Yeah.
right about something.
Yes.
yeah, but that was his moment, and then it was over.
That's his moment. His 5 seconds of fame, or his
That was
15
his
minutes were
moment.
over.
Okay,
This is also in the new PTS.
so this
Happened to
guy
run by it and was like, awkward. We're looking at a
barrel.
barrel,
Barrel.
one of those 50-gallon kind of drum deals with the skeletons in it. Like, basically, it looks like somebody just threw this dude away.
True,
Or-
it does look like that, but it could
Maybe he
also
climbed in thinking he could save himself.
maybe, yeah. What I think is that this guy was kind of down on his luck, and he was just wandering around the city, and he was actually digging through the trash cans trying to find stuff that he could sell. And he's always
Or
been
eat.
that guy rummaging around. And he was in the middle of, rummaging around in here, and that's when the bombs hit, and he just died in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing too amazing in that one.
No, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, that was pretty basic.
Too boring.
Another one.
Yeah, too
No,
boring.
that one got a beer in his hand.
Okay, so we are
Ooh,
looking at a
photographer
guy
guy.
sitting
Somebody
on.
bring that guy a sandwich.
We are looking at a
Um,
guy sitting at a bench on the outside of a building that looks like it might be like a store, because it looks like there's one of those little writing toys just past this newspaper machine thing there.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so he's sitting there, and there's a old time camera and a piece of paper and a pen right next to it. And so I'm going to assume that this guy right here was a reporter for the Daily
He kind of
Gazette.
is dressed like it, isn't he? He's got
Yeah,
like
he's got-
He gives
jeans
me
and a
that.
shirt,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he's
he
got
gives
the
me
hat that you
reporter
always see
vibes.
on.
He's got kind of the news
old-timey
guy.
reporters.
He's got the news guy kind of, go get
Yeah.
the story kind of thing. So
I
I
have
think
that.
this guy here was at the store, and he was following somebody, and he was trying to get some scoop, and he sat down just for a second, and he went, "Man, my feet are killing me," and then he died.
He could be a PI.
Yeah, I was also thinking that.
Maybe he was like tracking the cheating spouse.
With a flash bulb like that?
Well, that's all they had in the day. They didn't have cell phones.
All right. Yeah, maybe.
All right, that's another one. Keep going. Go up a couple.
Up a couple?
Like the
Oh,
a lot of the ones that we're looking at right now are different scenes from Mischief Mayhem. A lot of them were so good. They had so many skeletons in so many poses.
What the hell?
All right.
I must be stuck in a loop or something.
It's probably because I could only upload like 10 at a time or something. This one is dark. I actually used this for a dark day
This here?
in Photober, this scene, because I thought it was very dark. So you see, I believe this is in one of the bunkers that you find littered throughout 76, especially in the mire.
Looks like a scene
And the
from
bunker, like the bunker door
Looks
is
like a bunker.
shut. And all these skeletons are outside the door because they were trying to get in. Nobody would let them in. That's why it's dark. They left them out
Okay.
there to die.
Auschwitz.
okay. So we got Bob, Joe, and all their friends. They are.
There's only two more people. I mean, fuck, you couldn't give them a name?
They were too late for the party.
They're too late. To
They
this
were not on the
party.
list for the party.
The party was inside this bunker. This bunker closed its doors by itself. It was its own little bouncer. They were too late for the
Oh,
party.
no,
and
the
they
bouncer was
just-
going to stay inside. What are you talking about?
That's what I mean. This bunker had its own bouncer. Its automatic closing door. They were trying to get in, trying to have a fun time, get wasted, try to be like the wheelbarrow man.
Yeah, but they were not on the list. They were too late.
Yeah, no list, no entry. So
No list, no
the door
entry.
closed and they couldn't get in and they died.
So, I'm going to flip this around, because judging from the picture, there's no indicators of whether or not it's inside or outside.
Right.
So,
That's
I'm
true,
going to
too.
say that these guys got locked into a room, and they were basically, what happened is the raiders came to attack their vault, and the raiders just shoved them in this room while they were looting, and they left them
man.
in this room, just the four of them, right? And forgot about them. And so over time, each one of these guys, they're like, what are we going to do? We can't get out. Like, there's no way to get out. They were just beating on the walls and banging on stuff. And then they turned on each other. And
Ooh.
two of them killed the
Ooh,
other
dark.
two. And
Tell a guy to go dark.
and then
They got
dark.
dark.
they ate. So the other two ate these guys, right? And so they
Makes sense why you don't see heads.
yeah, well, they ate them all up, But then the last guy and his buddy were like, we're still stuck. And so then they started, they made a pact not to kill each other. So then they started eating parts off of each other. Like one would take a thigh, and then they would, So then
Damn, this got really dark.
I won't
really
kill
fast.
you, but I'm gonna nibble
gonna
on
so
like
eat
you.
they were trying to survive long enough till somebody found them, and then they obviously just got too far and they both died. And so yeah, it was a
Damn. Damn.
It was dark and then it got darker.
I didn't think it could, but it did.
Did. I don't remember why I took this. I think because it was new. It's in the new area.
I would have to say that judging from this picture, which it's a couch that's in the middle of the woods, a camping stove, and a couple TV trays, it looks like they were waiting on food. I think these two died waiting on the damn food to finish cooking, and they were just sitting
But why
there.
is their couch outside?
Well,
Did
they're
their walls disintegrate, but their
No, this
furniture
is-
stayed?
It's freaking out in the middle of the Tennessee woods somewhere, probably.
Oh,
you
it
know?
is West Virginia, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
it's
like,
West Virginia
What?
woods.
we don't need no damn lawn chairs. Just bring the damn couch out here.
Exactly.
Get the couch.
Mama
Yeah,
got a new one,
campfire.
but the old one's still good. Bring
All
it
right.
outside.
Well, let's have a couple beers and we can go make ourselves some stew. All right. Who's making the
Let's go.
stew? I don't know. I thought you were making the stew. Me? I thought you was making the stew.
Well, she
I don't know.
fell on the table. I'm assuming she
Let's
was
have a beer. I don't
getting
know.
up. She was doing the cooking.
I don't see any true indicator of that being a female.
It's a dress.
Is that a dress or a pair of pants?
Looks like a dress. From my experience with Fallout skeletons, I believe it is a dress.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. So just automatically assume. So what you're saying is that you're sexist and that you just
That's
assume
not
that the,
sexist. That
that
I'm
the,
just
that the
reading
female
this
had to
out.
be the one
one.
cooking,
You walked
even though the
into
guy's
that
sitting
one.
there behind the plate just waiting for his food.
I mean, he's sitting there like Bubba Joe waiting on Did. Oh, this was good.
Yeah,
I
Bubba
liked it.
Joe and Barbara Jean.
This is, I believe, from Fallout 3. This is a poor, sad skeleton reaching out. All you see is his arm, skeletal arm, reaching out of a cell for 2 bottles of water that are just out of reach.
So what really happened here is this guy was actually holding both of these bottles of water inside, and he was trying to wait till the right moment to drink them because he was, trying to make it last as long as possible. And the reality is that he slipped, he fell, he hit his head on the sink, and his hand went outside the cage with the 2 bottles of water, and they rolled out of his reach. And
See, now I thought it was the guard was being a bit of a tease,
and put him just out of his
tormenting
reach.
this poor man with like, "Oh, are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? Oh, well, here's you some water. You can have it if you
And
can."
it turns out both bottles are empty.
Probably or toxic. I mean, it could be either way,
Yeah.
or it could be FEV.
That'd be funny. That'd be horrible, but funny at the same time.
Of course, Solier has got to assume that it's at an elementary school.
Well, this one I believe is from Fallout 3, and he was thinking maybe it was at that elementary school. I don't remember where I got the picture. I just remember
Those look like filing cabinets in the background, not lockers.
Well, they have filing cabinets.
And it could be.
this
yeah.
is the do-it-yourself way to survive the war, or not survive the war, I guess.
More or less, avoid the war.
Yes,
Avoid it.
avoid the war. Toaster to the tub.
This is Johnny. Johnny is a lonely boy. Johnny don't want to go to war.
Where was that?
He lost too many friends in the war.
This guy or the other guy?
The
this
Are we
guy.
bathtub.
talking about?
There's a guy in a
Tough guy.
bathtub that looks like he's got a radio in his lap.
It's a toaster, I think.
Is it a toaster?
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's the
Johnny
Fallout
is
3
a
toaster.
lonely boy. Johnny doesn't want to go to war.
So
John-
Johnny
John-
ends it.
Johnny just ends it right there. He doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to be a part of that. And then everything dies anyway. So
Yeah,
covers his
little
tracks.
did he know he didn't have to commit suicide. He was just going to die anyway.
Nah, that one's too boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a boring one.
Oh, here we go. So, we got ourselves a cowboy here.
Cowboy, got
Yeah.
it.
A skeleton laying in the dirt. There's a wine bottle just off of one hand and a cowboy hat off the other hand. And he's laying kind of splayed out.
I think this
So,
guy knew that the war was coming to a head, and he got news of what was going on, and he said, "You know what? Screw this shit." He drank that whole bottle in one sitting, just sitting on top of this rock. He laid back, said, "I'm just gonna watch shit happen," and it happened.
and it happened.
Yeah,
That would sound like some people, you know. That would
Yeah.
happen.
that looks like a fuck
People
it moment.
probably
There.
sitting there saying, "I told you so. I told you it was coming."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yep,
tell you.
that looks like a full fuck it moment.
Yeah.
It does. Like, I give up.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Go to a you might need to go to different photos.
Hmm.
Hmm. This
So-
one's
That's
sad.
sad. I thought this was sad. You have, like, you're in a backyard or I don't know, something. It's got like a picket fence behind a building, and there's this dirt area
Guessing
that
is
has
the cemetery.
a tombstone with a vase of flowers. There's a skeleton sitting in a wheelchair at this tombstone. I think that this is Pearl. And Pearl and her husband, Sam,
Henry.
were married 58 years, and he died. And she would go sit at his grave every day for hours on end to be with him because she missed him so much. And that's where she was the day the bombs dropped.
Hmm.
I think this is a brother and sister, and they fought constantly as kids, just constantly at each other's throat. And growing up, they were so competitive that they were always trying to compete who could do what the best, and all that kind of stuff. And it got really nasty, really nasty. And so
Okay.
they were like, so their last bet was the one that lived the longest was going to be the one to win the estate. And
Oh,
so they started doing shit to each other to try to knock the other one off. Well, the brother had got her hit by a train, and it almost completely killed her, but it crippled her and put her in a wheelchair. And so when he came to come gloat at her in the wheelchair, he actually got hit by a car going to the hospital to go make fun of her, and he got killed. And then so after she finally got out of the hospital and got her memories back, because she lost her memory for a while, and then when she got her memories back, she came to the grave plot just to laugh at him and tell, "Ha ha, son of a bitch, I won." And just as she got there, the bombs dropped and she died right in front of him. So neither one of them won.
nope.
I have one.
Okay.
So the person in the wheelchair is a mom. The person who's in the grave is a son. It's her son. The son was a soldier that went to Anchorage and died, and was killed by the Chinese. And so he was magically brought back and buried here. And his mom would in her wheelchair because she was crippled, and in so much grief just sat there constantly and just was like, "Why my baby boy die? Why did you have to take him?" Basically cursing out the Lord Almighty. And then the bombs came and took her too. So
The end.
the end.
A lot of those work, yeah. You have to choose a news section.
Ooh, news section.
So these two right here,
You guys zoom out.
there is no
Nope,
zoom.
other
Come
way.
in. That's the picture. Yeah.
This is
Oh
zoomed
wait,
out.
no, that's me. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind, that's me.
So these two here were the military had basically saw these two like walking down the street. This is after the bombs had dropped already. And they were like, "Folks, you guys can't be just wandering around here," because they were just normal people, and the military had them kind of following with them. As the military was there with them, that group of military soldiers got attacked. That's why you see the ammo casing behind them there. They got attacked, and these two were like, damn, that's not even a good story.
Well, continue. Make it good. Come on.
Oh, well,
We have
the reality
2
is
lawn
these
chairs
two.
and a crate.
Well, these two in
Skeletons
reality.
facing each other.
Right.
There's
I
a
didn't even describe
cooler
it.
on the crate and an ammo box next to the
Is that a
female
cooler?
skeleton. It's a cooler.
Yeah, in the middle, that's a cooler.
Oh, well, these
The blue
two are
thing,
waiting
that's
for a
cooler.
bus and sitting there drinking beer out of their cooler, and they
I
passed out
yeah, I
in their
didn't know if
chairs
it
and
was
never
like
woke up.
a rooftop picnic or like hanging out on the roof after work, drinking some beers. I wasn't real sure what the ammo case had to do with it.
Well, that's what made me
Being
drift off.
prepared just in case those noisy neighbors were bothering you.
This could be two co-workers after the bombs dropped. There's no work no more. They're on the roof or they're somewhere in an alley somewhere drinking beer out of their cooler. They're like the work friends or like
Oh,
best work buddies.
so these two were chilling right after the bombs had dropped, or the first set of bombs, because
Yep.
there's more than one bomb, right? So what happened is a
Yeah.
bomb dropped, and they thought they survived it. And they're like, "Oh, great, cool!" And so they're
They were
just
celebrating.
chilling. They're having a couple beers,
Yeah.
going, "Ha ha ha! We made it! Yeah, it's awesome!" And then more bombs dropped, and then they died. There we go.
That
At least they went out happy.
yeah.
Okay, so this one here, this is going to be our last one for the night, guys. All right, so
Oh boy.
I don't know. All right, let's describe the scene first.
yeah, go for it.
So this is an office. It looks like.
Yeah.
There's a safe on the wall. There's a computer on the desk with a telephone and a chair. And then you have a guy, a skeleton, I'm assuming guy. There's a skeleton, could be a woman, on the floor, leaning against a wall. There's quite a bit of blood along the side because there is a fan smack dab in the pelvic region.
For those that don't know what a pelvic is, it's the crotch area, man.
It's the crotch. Somebody got upset.
Yeah.
Here's my story. Henry over here got ties with the mafia.
Ooh.
This guy was their accountant. He screwed up their financial books. The mafia came in with this fan, saw this fan on this dude's desk, started torturing him with it, started going after his man region.
His family jewels.
Yes, and said, "Don't mess with the mafia," and then they just tore everything out underneath, so he doesn't have kids no more.
This guy had worked for 35 years at the same place all the time. And he had kept all his money in the safe on the right and was trying to save up so he could buy himself a new house and everything else. Problem is he's kind of stupid. So he never closed the safe all the way. So that being said, some guys came in here and they snuck in and they stole all of his money. In his grief, he started looking at porn on the internet. He was just like, didn't know what else to do with himself. So he started looking at porn on the internet, and he was like, I want to look at, what's going on here. And he was reading the titles and he goes, the best blowjob ever. And he was like, oh, wow, I got to see this one. He kept clicking on it. And he couldn't see nothing. And nothing was coming up. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to get me my own blowjob. And him being so damn stupid didn't know what the hell that meant. So he grabbed the fan thinking that if he just got it close enough to his junk, it would get him off. And he got a little too close, and he was born with a big pecker, and his pecker got wrapped up in there, and it just swirled up and popped that thing right off of there. And he bled to death right there, thinking he was going to get the best blowjob ever, and it turned out to be the worst he ever had.
That's pretty good. I was thinking like it was some guy. I thought he was so stupid he didn't know how OnlyFans worked.
Oh my god, that's funny too.
Yeah.
I can see that too. The weird things people do.
Sorry, I had to do the Woody Woodpecker laugh because of the, pecker.
Oh, the tie-ins. Oh boy.
All right, so.
I like go do one more. Go down.
Okay, hold on.
Either the next one or the one within the box.
The one.
Your choice.
This one?
Yeah, that one or the other one. Whichever one you can make a good story out.
This one?
Not that one, but that's like Crazy Aunt Betty.
No, not that.
Oh,
one.
you. Oh.
It was right after the OnlyFans guy. That one.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Lord.
Yeah.
we're
Yep. I
we're
like this
we're
one better.
looking at two skeletons. One skeleton is leaning over a safe, while the other is leaning over the top of the other person and the safe. Like their back is laying on the top of the safe.
He's
Like,
got a guy bent over the safe.
and
yeah.
it looks like he's
Yeah.
choking him.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes,
And
it
then
does.
to the right, it looks like some sort of. I'm going to call it a map. You know, it's probably just something with rust on it instead of a map.
I think
but,
it's just debris.
But for my story, I'm going to make that a map.
It works.
It
So
works.
these two individuals have been partners for years, and they were getting into a heated argument over the map, because in the map there's supposed to be a treasure that these two have been chasing after for over like 40 years, right? They've been trying to get out. I don't know how long I said they were friends, but now it's longer than 40 years. Anyway, so they're looking at the map, and there's a location on the map, and the thing is they're both very greedy bastards, and so they get into a fight because they don't want to share with each other, even though that safe that they're underneath was supposed to be both of theirs, and there's money in it, but they were going to use the money to finance the trip to go get the treasure. But the other guy thought that's a stupid ass idea because that treasure's probably not really there, and they started fighting over the whole treasure idea because one didn't believe the treasure existed, the other one was dead set on convinced that it existed, and they were both swindlers, and they screwed people out of money, and all that money was in the safe. So they got in a fight over the money that was in the safe, and they started choking each other out, and then the bombs hit, and they both died like that.
It's obviously an argument of some sort, and probably over money, because why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Here's
Especially
my
at the
story.
end.
We
People fighting
got,
about money right to the end.
Yes, yeah. These are brothers.
Okay.
Jim Bob, and Jim
Joe Bob.
Boob. Joe Bob, yes,
Jim
Joe
Bob
Bob.
and Joe
sorry.
Bob.
Joe Bob and Jim Bob instead of Joe
Yeah,
and
Joe
Jim.
Bob and Jim. Yeah, Joe Bob and Jim Bob.
Okay.
They are partners in crime, like you said. But one decided to go snitch with the cops, and the cops are waiting outside. The cops are coming. They're not there yet. And the one brother, let's say Joe Bob, finds out Jim Bob was the snitch. And he has to kill him because snitches get stitches.
It just gets stitches.
And he has him over
And not riches
over
or
the
bitches.
safe. Yeah, that too. He was strangling his own brother. And then the bombs drop, and then they all died anyway.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
Do we do okay, Sassy?
Yeah, you guys had some good stories.
Joe Bob, Jim Bob.
I enjoy trying
Dr.
to.
Bob.
You know, you find these skeletons in the wasteland, and yeah, you're just like, yes, they just died in that pose, but it's like, what the heck were they doing when they died that way? So I enjoy making up backstories for these situations.
Anyway, that's going to do it for us tonight. And I hope you guys enjoyed our stupidity, our craziness.
Crazy stories.
Yeah. So
I love these episodes. These are fun.
Thank you,
This shows
Sassy.
like your demented little brains, and
It's like Jax's is just screwed up.
And
He's a
sober
little
Maverick
off.
can get scary.
Yeah.
Sober Maverick can get scary.
yeah, you both came up with some pretty dark stuff.
Anyway, all right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Everybody say goodnight.
Good night.
Good morning.
I knew that was coming. All right, later.
Recording